Hey girl, hey, welcome back to Officially Toy, where we buy handbags, style handbags, and overbuy handbags. So today I'm coming with my black handbag collection. This is not my original idea. This is inspired by The Dark Side of My Closet by Sabrina. She has the channel The Hopeful Minimalist. And I also saw where many handbags did this as well. So I was inspired to do it. I am enjoying doing the tags and I'm enjoying doing the collections because it's allowed me to get new ideas for my channel and it's allowing me to kind of explore my bags that I haven't got a chance to. You know, this is my first full year of really having a handbag collection. So I'm still sort of new. I have kind of learned new things about myself, what I kind of like, what I don't like, my buying habits. Am I buying trendy? Am I buying for fear of FOMO? Am I buying because I like it? Am I buying because it's me? So there's been a lot of learning curves. So I've had some fails, I've had some wins, and I've had some, you know, kind of middles, meaning, oh wow, it worked out for me or it didn't. So I think that is the joy of learning what you like certain things, if you collect certain things, if you know, whatever you do. So you learn what you like and what you don't like. So without further ado, because you know your girl she hates editing, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my black handbag collection. So first, I would like to start out with my most favorite bag. And this is one of those scenarios where I end up buying because someone else kind of influenced me to get it. It sat on the shelf for some time, because it was not a handbag. First of all, I'm a gold girly. This is a silver girl. So she was sort of like one of those bags that I wouldn't kind of gravitate to naturally because I like gold. I think it fares better with me. I like it against my skin. I just like gold. Let's just say that. And I don't tend to get a lot of chain things because to me, they're kind of loud. I mean, you can kind of hear me coming, you know? However, I ended up just grabbing this bag because I'm like, listen, you know how I feel about Costco wear, but listen, this has sat on the shelf way too long for me to spend what I spent on it because I bought it when it was released. So I didn't spend these coins and I'm just looking at her and she's just looking at me. That's not something I want to do. I kind of do that a little bit more often than I should, but it's not something I want to do. So I end up wearing her, long story short, and I did not want to come out of her. She handles a organizer very well. She's just easy to throw on and off. She is a little bit loud, but you know, what ain't. But yeah, she is literally probably my favorite black handbag in this category. And who would have knew? This is not something that I would have naturally gravitated to. But there you go. That's that learning curve and pattern. All right. Well, here's bag number 2. This is my Maggie. This is what started me down. Like I said, that rabbit hole. This is what started me off with getting back into Coach. I ended up seeing a lady buy a pair of shoes on TikTok. And I was like, oh, I want those shoes. So I went to Coach and then I saw this beauty. I didn't even know that Coach, I didn't know that there was a Coach retail. Or a Coach outlet. I didn't even know. So here I am calling like every day, like, you have to call the outlet. And I'm like, well, what's the outlet? And why is it a difference? You know, I was like offended. Like, why is it a difference? Coach is Coach. To me, Coach was Coach. I'll be honest. I probably only had Coach purchase for me when I did get Coach purchase. So I never really was like understanding or seeking it. However, when I got there. So I ended up stalking this real bad. When I tell you I stalked this bag bad, I was on that website so much that my phone said frequently visited. That's how bad I was on Coach. I went all the time. Like, if I thought about it, I did it. I had a timer. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was going to get this Maggie tote. I went inside. They was like, it's still like life in her. She'll kind of come back around. But we don't know when. And I ended up going in there. And I think she had been out for a little bit because obviously she was sold out. And they ended up having like a sale. And I got her for 20% off. Baby, the stalking. I don't think I've ever been so dedicated about something. And let me tell you something about my hyper fixation that I have on things. I stalked her like nobody's business. I had to have this tote. She ain't never been worn. Just let me hide my shame. You know when a child don't want to act right in front of company. Never worn. May need some therapy. Clearly, there's something to work through. All right, and now I have my Coach Lana. I guess she's the medium now because there's the, I think, 19 and then this one and then the large one. I love this shape, but I don't carry it that often. Because it just does not lay very well. And you guys, let me show you this. You see this? This is from Walgreens. Yeah, they're $5 at Walgreens. So if you're looking for a charm, go over there to Walgreens. So I was trying to like style her up to try to get me motivated to carry her more often, but it's not really happening. So what I do love about her though, I just love that on. I love the inside. I absolutely love the inside. I was kind of hoping that the green, the olive green had that on the inside for the Coach bags, but yeah. I have not. I've worn her out. She's a bit of a smaller carry for me naturally, but I like the Lana, the look of the Lana. I don't like the carry of the Lana. It's too bulky at the base for me, so it's not comfortable. But I guess you don't know until you know. Right, so what I have next is a bag from Amazon. This is the high carry bag. I think I ended up being on Amazon like when it first popped up, and I ended up getting it like a month or two before it kind of like became a thing. So I ended up getting it for like 40, 50 bucks. I absolutely love this bag. I absolutely love this bag. The reason why I love this bag is because they do not make the Coach Empire 35 anymore. Again, I admittedly have some significant back issues. So I just cannot tolerate something that's going to add any more to me. So I have my Empire that I featured, and she's good enough to kind of get that out of my spirit. You know, it's been experienced. But she is very much a good stand-in for me. She has sort of appeased the need for the Empire. I think the 28 is nice, but I think it's too small for what I would naturally want to do and too small for the price tag for me to justify it, since it wouldn't be something I would probably carry that often because I feel like it's medium and I kind of like large. And then I think that 40 is like the extra large, and then the 48 is just a hope and a prayer, okay? So this I absolutely love. Do you know that I look for the maple all the time? But the reason why I don't go ahead and kind of press the button on the maple is because this is one of my favorite bags, and I love her a lot. If I had to be in the mind frame or carry an Empire, I would probably choose her. But I don't tend to carry this bag that often, so it's like, why would I? And it's so funny because every time I go in Coach, they always be like, oh, I love your Empire. What's that, the 35? I just go along with it because who am I to correct them? Why would I do that? Like, Don't make people feel foolish and correct them and tell them that you're wearing a fake. Just thank you. All right, so you know I always have to have a good old Crescent bag. I always have to have a good old Crescent bag. This bag is from the Goodwill. I ended up paying like $5 for it. I love that it unzips on the sides and it kind of becomes a thicker a more wider carry. So if you had to add some more stuff to it, you kind of have a little bit more wiggle room. I absolutely love this. I used to thrift every Tuesday. Only reason why I did it is because they would give me the senior citizen discount because I don't know, maybe I look old. But I went with it. If you're going to give me a discount, call me whatever age you want. But this is one that I ended up thrifting. And I just have it as a knock around. Or if like somebody wanted to borrow something, this would be what I would let them use. Because you ain't getting the good stuff. Alright, so here's another bag that I ended up thrifting. I absolutely love this bag. It's a little slouchy. Kind of have like a little woven kind of pattern to it there. It's a crossbody. It's been through some things, so let's not judge her, okay? Let's keep your judgments to yourself. But this is what I wish the Carmen would be in Coach. Like if it was a little bit bigger, a little bit, you know, wider, but this is my Carmen in my head. So I don't need a bad Carmen now because this is her. Right? And then she has a little gold detail here. She's a nice size. I kind of keep her stuff. And then she's a good crossbody that as a, you know, fuller lady, I don't feel like looks too small on me. So she is my dupe to the Carmen. All right. I don't even think I know the name brand, but she was $5. All right. And then I think we all have seen this. This is the high carry, or is it Catsy? No, this is Catsy, C-A-T-S-E-A, off of Amazon. I do not know her price. I'll have to flash it across the screen. But I think everyone has kind of gotten this. This is the medium, like, you know, dupe to the Kiss Lock, which I actually love. I absolutely love that I can carry her like that under my arm. She's not too much. Actually, that chain that you saw on the Lana is a chain that goes to this. I love that chain on the Lana because it's like not too thick. I think it's the right type of gold. So I tend to take it off of here and use it quite a bit. And then when I want to wear this, I usually kind of hold it like a clutch, but I'll have that with me just in case. And I have these in a lot of colors, okay? Ladies, let's talk about this one. So I was on Poshmark, which I go to like Dazzle, or I go to Dory Nicole, and I'll look at their Poshmarks to see if they posted anything, because at least I know that their stuff is real. And Dazzle me 77, if you see this, I have to know what perfume you wear, or what, if you spray the box or something, because I absolutely love the way it smells when I open it. Not that it's like overwhelming, like it's just like you just drench yourself perfume. But I have a few of your bags. I have the Marc Jacobs tote, and I have a Coach bag. And whatever you put on, OMG. I've always meant to ask you in the comments or something, or on the live, what perfume you have on. So if you see this, I'm hoping it was, if somebody know her, ask her to look at this channel so she can tell me what perfume she wearing, because it is just, it's divine. It's divine. All right. So I was on Poshmark, and this lady had like a really good deal. I mean, she was selling her purses for like $10 and $20. So I ended up ordering everything. I had ordered so much, she had to ship it like special, which I appreciated. Now, she had like a Poland bag. She had like I think it's called the Row or something like that. She had like all of those style bags at the time. This is a real Marc Jacobs. This came with my Marc Jacobs bag. And again, it was like $15, $20. So we all know if it's $15, $20 that it had to be inspired, or you know, it wasn't the real things, which I was okay with. You know, I was just like, okay. I just was getting it, you know, just to get it because it was, I mean, like I got like 10 bags for $100 because she ended up bundling them for me. Well, when I got these bags, I was not ready for how inspired they were. So this is the row bag. And look how, look at this. It says the row. I don't know what the real one looked like because I'm not going to even entertain buying that. So it could be a lot of issues with this, and it could be like, this could be the real one. And I wouldn't know because I'm not about to buy no, girl, Mary-Kate and Ashley would never get that from me. But it says the row there on the side. It came with like a pillow thingy on the inside. And I got like this. I got brown ones. I got tan ones. And I still don't know where she got them from. But if you catch me on the right day, I might tell you that was real. If you catch me on the right day, that might be the real bag. But we know it ain't because it came off Poshmark and it came. But let me tell you, I check her little website every day. Because let me find out that she got something else going on. I get it and I'll walk right up to you, walk right past you, and take every compliment you give. So I have a lot more black bags, but you know, I told you guys, I love this Vlogmas, but editing is a situation. So I'm doing my best to try to keep my mouth together, like not do too much and not overdo the handbag. So you guys, if you want to participate in the black handbag, I believe they called it more of like a hashtag. Again, it was Sabrina, the hopeful minimalist. I don't know why that word is a struggle for me today. Her channel, I'll tag it down below. And Minnie's bags, she also acknowledged the original creator and hers, the Minnie's handbags channel titled hers the black handbag collection, and Sabrina, the hopeful minimalist, titled hers the dark side of my closet. I'm just gonna call it the my black handbag collection and more, I guess, because I gave you guys a breakdown of each thing. So again, happy Vlogmas. Thank you for coming to check my channel out. I'm going to keep on this streak. I'm going to keep going to see until I can grow this channel. You guys comment down below what you're doing today. If you have any black handbags. If you can relate to any of the things that I said. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.